Hello, hello. I know I said I was never going to make one of these again. I said I'm done reviewing the Glamlite lip kits. I don't get a lot of views or comments on videos like these, but I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to break that rule I made for myself because I really just want to talk about all these lip products that I have from Glamlite. A lot of these I will be decluttering, I think. We're about to decide live. There's definitely some items I know for sure immediately, but I want to swatch everything. I want to quickly touch upon everything. I definitely want to preface this with, it's much less about a failure of the product versus my preference for color. Like, if you want to blame me, okay, blame me. I picked the wrong damn colors. I wanted the whole collection. I picked up every piece. Guess what? Every piece does not work for me. So these are the pieces that we have today. Obviously, the main part of this collection is this new coffee collection. I picked up every single piece. There were 4 cups plus the Horchata lip gloss, and I picked everything up when it launched on a pretty big sale. I think I got these all for, they might have been $8 a cup. Like $8 an item. And then apart from that, some items that I've never talked about, like this Killer Kiss lip gloss that was released last year during the Halloween time. I got this last year. I just started using it. And then I also just wanted to, I'm bringing in this Chucky lip liner just because this is what I ended up using when using this Horchata lip gloss. So that's why that's in there. But let's start this off. Let's start off easy. Let's move everything over here. Okay, y'all, let's start off with this Killer Kiss. So, first of all, it actually comes in a really, really cute little coffin. This is freaking cute. Okay, the packaging is so on point. This is so flipping cute. I love it. As you can see there, it says Killer Kiss Lip Gloss Glamlite. On the back it says, unleash your dark side with this Killer Kiss lip gloss, an irresistibly bold gloss that brings an intense high shine that finish with a touch of haunting shimmer designated to captivate with every swipe. This lip gloss leaves a fierce, unforgettable impression. You can see that there. What I didn't realize until I opened it this time, so I didn't notice this last year, and there's this like cute little snowman in there. He's a little like spooky ghost snowman, and he's so freaking cute. I love it. I love this little window too. I love this little touch inside. And then in here, oop, they're flying everywhere. Here you can see the back. That's what I just read. The ingredients are on the back of that. And then here is the product, and it just says Killer Kiss, and we pull this out of the velvet, and it's almost like a little gem. It just says Killer Kiss right there, nothing on the bottom, nothing on the top. It literally just says Killer Kiss. There's literally nothing else that says Glamlite on this. But you can see there, like it looks like a black lip gloss with a lot of shimmer. But of course, that's the whole point. Like, this is not how it reads. So you can see there, I'm dipping it in. And I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to swatch it right here. You can see immediately it's already changing color. Like, it is already changing color. This is one of the pH lip glosses that change color. You can see it's the doe foot, which, by the way, my doe foot came wonky. I don't know why. I don't know how this happened. I don't know if the machine or the person, whoever did this, maybe jammed it a little too hard initially, but my doe foot's a little wonky. And the smell on this, it kind of smells like a berry smell. If I can find more information, of course, you'll always find that down below. But I'm going to be passing this on. I just don't see myself reaching for this lip gloss again. I'm going to clean it off because my fingerprints are all nasty on it. But I just don't see myself reaching for this again. It says it's a lip gloss, but the actual, like, the feeling of it is more like a lip oil. Lip oil, like, it actually feels like, there's some lip oils that call themselves lip oils, but it's just like a super thick lip gloss. In this case, it's a lip gloss, but it feels like literal oil. Like, it feels like olive oil, like cooking oil, hair oil, whatever you want to say. Like, it feels like that kind of thin, oily, kind of greasy lip. And I mean, it's pretty. It does work. You do get a little bit of sparkle, not too much sparkle, but it's more of one of those pH lip things, and I'm okay without it. I think this is really cute. The packaging is really cute. It's just my preference to the sensation of the actual lip gloss. I like a thick, almost like vinyl type of feel on my lip, not like this more oily kind. So that's not for me. So we're gonna pass this on. She's going to the giving away box, and we're gonna be doing it the same with this. This is the Glamlite Horchata Center Stage Lip Gloss. It says cinnamon scented, infused with vitamin E. And this is the only one that came out in that coffee collection where it was just a lip gloss, just horchata, right? It says, take center stage with the horchata center stage lip gloss, a cinnamon scented gloss inspired by the sweetness of traditional horchata. Apply to the center of the lips and blend outward for a multi-dimensional finish that leaves your lips bold, glossy, and irresistibly sweet. And so, since this was just a gloss, I paired this with the Chucky lip liner. I think I'm going to keep this just as, I guess, as a backup, because I usually don't really have lip liners, but I just want to show you, like, the color that I used. Like, it's a brown, right? It's a brown, pretty simple, like, not anything completely special, it's just a brown. It's a brown, okay? And then here is the shade I paired with it. Now, this is probably one of the best scents Glamlite has ever come out with. Let's see if we can get this open. The scent of this is amazing. It is so good. I love this scent. It smells so delicious, but oh, I just want to eat this up. It smells a little bit like the pumpkin spice one, but here's my thing. Look at how light that is. That is very, very light. It's definitely meant for the center of your lips when you do a lip like this. But the thing with it as well is because it has cinnamon in this, look back at every Glamlite lip review I have ever done. The cinnamon in this burns my lips, and I don't know if that's meant to plump the lips, if that's on purpose. I've checked the website, I've checked the box. It doesn't say anything that it's supposed to have lip plumping properties. There's no warning to like the sensation. This one's not too bad. There was a cinnamon roll lip kit that they came out with last year. That one was probably the worst. This gives you a little bit of a tingle. It's not too bad, but you can definitely feel it. For me, it's not a sensation that I like. If I'm going to go with a lip plumper, I prefer probably the ones that give you more of a cooling effect versus a spicy effect. So I'm going to pass this on. I can't even wear this. Like, if I wanted to not use a lip liner, I can't even wear a shade like this on my lips. I'm sorry, straight up. I'm gonna look like I don't know, I ate a white donut or like a crackhead or something. Like, it's gonna look crazy. Okay, if it's not Halloween, if I'm not wearing a costume, this is gonna look crazy without a lip liner. And I'm not always wearing lip liners. So I'm gonna move it a little bit this way, just so you can see what it looks like on top of that shade. And like, you can blend it out, and it does get pretty, right? Like, it does change color. It will change color. But I don't see myself grabbing this because I would have to always grab a lip liner with this. And even though the scent is amazing, I still don't think I can get past the burning sensation. If this is for you, see, here's my thing, spoiler alert, with all of these, it's my bad. This collection, this coffee collection, feel free to disagree with me, but this collection was for the girls with the thick, juicy, plump lips. My lips are not big, but my lips are not small either. And this just doesn't look the best on me. If you look at the photographs that they have on their website, the photo images, the modeling, it's all these beautiful people with big, thick, juicy lips. I'm not that girl. And so for me, like, I can just do the liner and put a gloss on top and call it a day, but these have the liner, the gloss, and a light lipstick to put in the center of your lips, and that's, at that point, a little too much. I don't need that effect on my lips. So I'm good off a lot of these. So we're going to see today, but I'm passing this on. I'm hoping there's someone out there that knows how to do what this is for, because that's who I think should use this. Someone with beautiful, big, juicy lips. And for some reason, this actually sold out first. This is the first item that sold out of this whole, like, collection. Not the other ones. Like, this one sold out first. So, not for me. I'm going to put this away in a box somewhere and someone else can use it. But let's move on to the next one. This is the Vanilla Latte Glamlite Cafe. Now, I think what I've had in mind to do is I want to swatch every single lipstick first. Because, again, my preference, okay? Be mad if you want. But I am over these lipsticks in the middle. It's starting to get very repetitive. They just came out with that Bratz collection, and I'm over it. Like, there's just nothing special about those Bratz lip kits to me. It feels like the same exact thing that they just came out with, and I'm over it. ColourPop also did a Bratz collection, and they also did the lips. I really love those lip kits. So if you're looking for Bratz lip kits, I honestly think I would recommend the ColourPop ones over the Glamlite ones. But I want to swatch every lipstick out of here first, okay? So I'm going to move these over, and it's going to go from lightest to darkest. I'm going to turn these over to me so I can read them. So here is the lipstick for the vanilla. This is Vanilla Latte. It's really pretty packaging. The packaging is really pretty. It has little vanilla leaves on it. I mean, vanilla flowers and like vanilla. Let's see if we can get it too. There we go. And it's magnetic, so that's really cool, really nice. And there's nothing on the bottom, nothing on the top. So this is your lightest center shade. That is one swipe. I cannot see this. I feel like this is a third swipe. I feel like I was getting concealer lip from every single one of these lipsticks, regardless of where it came from. This is Caramel Frappe. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's almost the same color. So this one's, I think, a little bit more of a lighter peach. We have a little bit warmer peach, but it's barely detectable. And here you can see the caramel falling. Okay, next one. This is Hazelnut. So this is Hazelnut Macchiato. We have some hazelnuts up right top right here. Okay, Hazelnut. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right. Now we have the darkest. Oh, it's because they're metallic. I don't want to stand next to each other because they're metallic. Okay. I didn't know it was going to be like that. Okay, so then the last one. This is supposed to be the darkest shade, right? This is Mocha Frappe. 1, 2, 3. That one has a bit of more color. I mean, out of all of these, I could maybe use the darkest shade as a lipstick. Maybe let's get rid of this light. I don't want it to be so, I don't want it to get washed out, but. And there you can see the chocolate dripping off at the end. Yeah, Mocha Frappe. It just has like chocolate dripping. All 4 lipsticks. And I only find one of them is wearable, and it's not even that wearable, okay? Like, no. I really don't like any of these. I think a single lipstick that comes in this is, no. It's just not for me. Okay, I'm gonna do the liner and like put it right up above the color it's associated with so you can see the match. So this is Vanilla Latte. And like, I like the liners. The liner is nice. That's a nice liner. And again, it's a similar pattern. It's the color at the tip, and then you got that vanilla all around the lip pencil. Caramel Frappe. You can see I really liked this one. Let's see if we can get some color out of it still. See, the lip liners are really nice. And like I said, I understand it's supposed to be the effect. That's the point. You're supposed to have an effect. But I'm over the effect. That is Hazelnut Macchiato. And then lastly we have Mocha Frappe, which is very dark. And you can see there that it's with its corresponding color. Lip glosses. This is what all the glosses will be in this kind of packaging. This one says vanilla. This is the Vanilla Latte Glamlite. Let's see, and this is pink. And this is where it actually has more of a scent. So, I know it says vanilla, but it's kind of giving me more chocolate. Maybe I'm crazy. But this is the lightest. It's that pink right there. Caramel Frappe. Look at that gold sitting there at the bottom. Looks like honey. So caramel. Caramel smells more like kind of like burnt sugar to me. But this is more of a see-through shade. It's just more of an added sparkle. And then we have Hazelnut Macchiato. And another one, more of a topper. This one has more of a kind of bronzy champagne kind of deal. You'll see right there, it says hazelnut macchiato. One actually does have more of a hazelnut kind of scent. It's very nutty. They also really, really good. You see there it has a little bit more of that orange tinge. Lastly, we have the Mocha Frappe. And you can see the doe foot there. And this is probably the only one that actually has a slight coffee scent. All the other ones don't have a coffee scent. And this is another opaque one. So like that first shade, that was a little bit more opaque. This one is also more opaque, and then the two in the middle are more of transparent colors. So I'm going to change the lighting to see if maybe it'll look different for you guys. Alright, so I've changed the lighting slightly, just so maybe you can see it in different lighting. So now I'm in my bathroom. You can see how dark and how light those lips are. Don't feel like the lipsticks particularly add anything. The lip liners are definitely very, very nice. And I quite do enjoy the lip glosses. I don't know how I feel about that opaque one though, that opaque pink one. I guess on top of this brown it might not be too bad. But I'm thinking of pulling every single lipstick out of these and then just giving them to my new MUA friend, because I don't think I'm ever going to reach for these incredibly light shades. I would rather just carry the lip pencil and the gloss, and then once, you know, I run out of lip pencil on my lips, I can keep wearing the gloss and it'll be fine. Obviously, that light one would not really particularly work, but I kind of do want to keep some pieces all together. Maybe eventually those two lighter ones may find a new home. But for me, who's someone who considers herself light medium, it's crazy to me that the best shade in here for me feels like the darkest shade. That Mocha Frappe is my favorite, I think, out of all of these. I need to know, is it just me? Are you guys also over this whole lip kit thing? Like, how many lip kits do we need to come out with? If we're gonna see lip kits come out, I want to see more fun lip kits, because it feels like the same neutral, safe colors over and over again. Girl, show me something I've never seen before. Show me a green lip kit. Show me a purple lip kit. Like a reds, more reds. Like, I don't know, I'm over these neutral shades. Again, nothing wrong with the formula necessarily. I just want to see a little bit more creativity come back with the colors and what Glamlite, I know they can do. They can do it. They got this. Let me know down below if you've gotten any of these, how you like them, how do you feel about these lip kits. Other than that, y'all have a great day.